Oh my gosh, it's finally Friday. Welcome to it. How you doing? New Living Mornings, newlivingnow.com. Friday the 13th.
Yay.
Ooh, spooky
season.
Oh, what's spooky is the amount of Christmas decor in the stores right now. That is ridiculous. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. But yeah, welcome
That's
to the
a hot
show.
button item. Chris has got a hot button item.
And I've got a problem with this rushing the holiday stuff. It's enough. It started with the Care Bear over here and the Halloween decor. Day later, I'm walking. It's the Christmas stuff. Don't even get me going. Got a breakdown. Put your wand away.
I love Christmas stuff. I love
She's
Christmas.
Trying to turn us into something over here. Hey, no, welcome to the show. My name is Chris Carson, local professional. I happen to be a real estate agent here in Northeast Wisconsin in the Fox Cities.
I'm Karri Bedore, and I'm a wizard.
And I'm Tommy. I'm the tech guy here. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Carrie.
Wizard. We got a wizard. In
The Wizard of Oz.
Casting
I
spells
love
over
The
here.
Wizard of Oz. It's such a great movie. I love that movie.
Wizard of Oz is amazing. All-time favorite.
Did you hear that they're like not redoing it, but they're taking it and like upscaling it so that they can show it at the Sphere in Las Vegas?
Oh,
Apparently
that's
it's like
great.
$100 million to like, I don't know what you have to do, but zhuzh it up so it can fit on that big screen. That would be pretty awesome to watch The Wizard of Oz in like
I feel like you're right in it.
oh my gosh. Oh
That'd
my
actually be
word.
That would probably.
You are so excited about that, Tommy Clifford.
I would love in The Wizard of Oz. There's something really special about that movie. I was too scared to watch it when I was young because of the flying monkeys. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
I would leave the room. I would like scream and cry and go and like have nightmares about it. But then
or the angry apple trees.
oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the angry apple trees for sure.
Isn't there a beer,
There's so
Angry
much about
Orchard?
that.
Such a
The what?
Angry Orchard, isn't that based off the Wicked Trees from
I
the
don't
beer?
know.
Or the apple cider,
I mean, it would make sense.
right?
So even if it isn't
That's
true,
great
we're
marketing.
We're
Great
We're
marketing.
starting that rumor here on the show this morning. Weather-wise, looking like another beautiful day. Few clouds and low 80s, and that's the case for like the next few days. Next 4 or 5 days, it's going to be that way.
gorgeous.
So yeah, beautiful weekend in front of us. So very excited for that. If you happen to be catching the show right now live with us, let us know you're here. Feel free to comment on any of the conversations we got going on, or just drop a good morning, a like. We'll take anything. We just love to know that you're here. And if it happens to be the replay, hey, do the same. Thank you so much for spending some of that time with us. Here on this finally Friday. I'm a little disheveled this morning
Why?
because I drank milk.
The soy.
I got bellyache.
It's the milk gate.
Why did you drink milk?
I don't know.
It's not my
I was
fault.
poisoned.
The poison
Angry-
pill.
It was Angry Orchard. It's Angry Pasture
Yeah,
or
something like that.
something like that.
But yeah, let's jump into birthdays here real quick, and take care of this. All right, so if you happen to be celebrating your birthday today, thanks bunches for hanging out with us here this morning. Do appreciate that. If you are celebrating it, you're celebrating it with the likes of this guy, Niall Horan, 30 years old, singer.
Couldn't pick Niall Horan out of a police lineup if he was standing there by himself.
You were so
He has
connected.
pretty eyes.
Got a couple good tunes. Tyler Perry, 64.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Holy
looks
cow.
darn good for 64.
Sure does. Sure
Great guy.
does.
That guy's done a lot, man. He's pretty fantastic
him.
fella right there. Medea, Peter Cetera.
Oh,
Oh my
my
gosh.
God. What is the song he sings?
Wait, the song?
Yeah.
How about the group?
The group. What is it?
Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
What millions of songs?
Saturday
There's
in the park.
which song are you singing?
Thought it was the 4th of July.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
Saturday.
Yeah, there's so many great songs there. But Peter
Yeah.
Cetera, 79 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, so happy birthday to you. And yeah, man, it's awesome that you give us a couple minutes of your special day. National Day is today, celebrating celiac disease.
Why are we celebrating that?
I don't know. It's more of an awareness.
Oh, it is an awareness.
It's
day.
an awareness.
Got it.
You know, just in case you didn't
Do you
know
have
you
do you have
had it.
celiac?
I know. I don't. The gluten and the stuff, that doesn't bother me at all.
Okay, it's only
Just
the-
straight up mood
yeah.
juice.
My ex-wife has got celiac and my daughter does.
Yeah, one of my ex-girlfriends, she's got it too. pill, just bad news.
Happy
See
Bellies
what I
is their favorite friend. That's where they
I
go.
heard that's a great place.
Oh,
What
it's
is it?
amazing. Happy Bellies,
What is that?
It's a bakery on Richmond Street.
gluten-free
in Appleton.
bakery, gluten-free, a lot of milk-free.
Ooh.
It's amazing because you try it. Of
Sounds
course,
like a field trip.
Yeah.
a field trip
Is
to
it
Happy
fat
Bellies.
free?
No,
Is it
it's not.
healthy?
No.
Like that way?
When you eat it, it's negative calories.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying. Like,
you lose weight. You lose
You-
weight.
you-
when
All
you
the
yeah.
eat
all
those
Like, it
donuts
takes-
and stuff.
It's like celery, right? Like it takes more effort to eat and digest celery.
Yes, celery does.
God, isn't
not necessarily
celery delicious? Boy, let's just.
The only time I
Celery
eat
bar.
celery is when I have chicken wings. For whatever reason, you have to.
Mhm.
Why do you have to have?
I
why
used
is
to
it
juice celery. I was like on a juicing kick.
Really,
for
you
a
had like
while.
one of those like juice
Yeah.
stuff.
Comes the sound effects. And
Can you do that again?
That's Tommy's blender. That's what. Positive thinking day today as well.
Oh.
So throw out those positive vibes. Try to squash the negatives. We're off to a good start here today. Squashing that. Peanut day as well.
Ooh,
Question for you: have you guys ever had the boiled peanuts? Like
no.
that southern.
My brother talks about all. They go to like a peanut boil and talks about that all the time because he's from Georgia. Like, I'm
Does
not.
that not sound horrible?
It does
It's
sound
just-
horrible.
It's like wet peanuts.
But he tells me they're like
Exactly.
magic. You put the
Gross.
whole thing in your mouth, shell, husk and all, and just like melts in your mouth. You go, "Ooh,
Oh, it is. It's not just the peanut itself.
How do you go-
I do like eating peanut shells sometimes.
ooh."
Like I'll put
Yeah, a
the
little bit.
like
the salty
every once in a
ones,
while.
you know?
I like to.
And you're a pistachio fan, I found out.
I am
Yeah, pistachios. You got them over there with the shells on it,
with the
yeah.
shells off.
or off of it.
Yeah.
I meant. I can't eat them without the shells.
Blame
They're
someone
supposed
else
to
day.
be-
It's your day,
and then
Christopher.
blame someone else day. Like to wrap that up today. Blame someone else.
It's
day
accountability,
today.
lack of accountability day.
Keep that in your back pocket. You're gonna appreciate that we let you know all about that here this morning. So, again, happy birthday! Your special national days there is what we got going on. Carrie's got some. We're gonna be flashing back here in a little while, so we got to make sure we get in on that. You want to
Yes.
tease that a little bit? What are we doing? What are we flashing to?
We're talking about toys today.
Toys.
Toys.
I do love toys. Those are the
Yeah.
ones that hit home the hardest for me when you see toys that you forgot about.
That you played
Like,
with.
oh
So much
my God.
love. So
Instant flashback.
because that's all you had a toy and you had to give that 100% because there was no distraction. It was
Mhm.
either that or sit and watch,
Yep.
3
Sun-
channels on the TV.
Sunday morning or Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh,
My
Ricochet
grandma-
Rabbit.
My grandma used to record them on VHS tapes, and then when we had come over, we could watch cartoons anytime that we
The
wanted
things
to.
that grandmas do.
And
It's
she would
amazing.
write on the VHS tape, like she would write like which ones were on there.
That's fantastic.
I
You
know,
have the
it was
best
so cool.
grandma ever. That's all I gotta say.
Ricochet Rabbit. Why do I remember that?
Bing,
but I
bing,
don't
bing.
remember that.
Ricochet Rabbit, and then his partner was Droop Along. It was like one of those. It was one of the Looney Tunes, and then they had all kinds of stuff. They had.
Droop along?
Yeah.
I think you're
Google
making
it.
this
Google
We're gonna
up.
have to. We're gonna have to
I'm
dig
not
into
making this
one.
up. Google Ricochet Rabbit and Droop Along.
It sounds terrible.
They're not part of the Justice League, though.
Do you remember Captain Caveman?
Of course, I do.
And was it Captain Caveman?
Okay, that's bringing back a memory.
And
too,
then
that-
what does that say? And his dog
I
or
don't
something like
remember.
that.
I don't remember.
It was there was
I don't
a
know.
saying.
I've
I
heard
don't know.
both of those things. I feel like we need to dig into those a little bit further, and we will. But right now, why don't we get caught up on a little news?
Little news. You know, the news is going to have a lot of sports today,
Oh, sporting
guys.
news. That's fine. We can be sporty spice.
Yes,
news.
sporty spice news. So, Jackson Cheerio,
Cheerio, chip,
not
Cheerio.
Cheerios like the cereal, which
Yes.
that's how I thought. So he actually broke an MLB record. He's
Ooh.
the first 20 under 20. So he got 20 home runs when he in the majors when he was 20 years old. First one to ever do that.
Very cool.
Wow.
I know, isn't that cool?
Quite the accomplishment.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
fantastic. Congratulations.
he is really he's been a huge impact on the Brewers, and you know we're kind of fortunate if you think about our sports teams, our 3 major sports teams. We've
Yes.
got Giannis, who's still young, and you know he's definitely in his prime, building up the Bucks. We've got Jackson Cheerio that has just lit a spark in the Brewers, and of course we got Jordan Love with the Packers. So we've got these young players on these teams.
We're kind of blessed to have 3 amazing sports teams in such a close proximity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like the year that Giannis, Yelich, and Rogers all won MVP
Right.
all in that same year.
It's Wisconsin.
I know. It's awesome.
Gotta love Wisconsin.
Gotta love it. So the Packers still have not ruled out Jordan Love to play on on Sunday, but they think it's just kind of a mind tactic, for the other people coming in. So we'll see.
But just on that note, I mean, some downtime to make sure that he's healed up. This early in the season, it's one of those where they're weighing. Is like, is it worth it now, or do we give you one more week to recoup?
Right.
Get back to 100%.
Don't push it. I say don't push it.
Right.
We'd rather have X amount of games with him super healthy than the potential of him hurting himself again, because people are going to go after him.
Right.
That's the one thing they're going to go after. If they know
evil.
somebody's weak, they're going to go after the knees or.
I don't want him to hurt himself more than he's out for
Correct.
the season or something
Correct.
terrible like that. So, but this is a huge investment. He's an investment to the organization, so they're not going to just put him out there.
Right.
It's a second game of the season. So Malik Willis is the backup. So he is prepping to start. So, we'll see.
I was waiting for the phone call. I didn't get a phone call, so I don't have to suit up. I don't have to put pads on this week.
Thomas Clifford he's
No, it
gone.
was Sean that got the walking papers.
Sean, yeah.
I'm still on like the reserve. They have like a 4 deep mentality. I might be 5 or 6.
5 or
But I'm
6.
still in there.
Yeah.
I'm in the tunnel. I don't get to come out of the tunnel.
Yep. Stay in there, Tom.
Yeah, stay in there, Tom.
Stay in there, Clifford.
It's probably best.
Clifford, stay in
Water
there.
boy.
So Packers are at home, first home game this weekend. So that's awesome. iPhones are out today. New iPhones. So Tommy was literally putting his credit card in.
I just ordered mine.
He was putting his credit card in like seconds before the show
I'll let
started.
you, boy. Yeah,
What
sure
color
was.
did you get?
I sure was. I got desert titanium.
Desert titanium.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
what color is that?
It's kind of a
Like an orangish color?
It's kind of a gray, not
Oh.
gray, brownish kind of color.
Oh,
Literally, they've been talking about this for like the last half hour, 45 minutes.
we haven't even.
I'm not the iPhone guy here, so
Please
then
don't
I don't care.
kill our will
And
to
then they
live.
give me
Please don't
grief 'cause
suck
I
the fun.
don't.
Will somebody open the door and
I
let the
don't
fun
get
back in? It just got sucked out. Please open the door and let the fun sucker. The fun needs to come back in.
Oh,
Do you want to hear something funny? My stepdad said I should have named my kids Open and Close. Open the door and close the door. So open the door.
the cheese.
I
Here
know.
comes the cheese. Friday morning cheese, folks.
Friday
Here it
Friday
is.
morning cheese fest here at New Living Now.
Lactose free cheese. So you can have it.
Lactose-free,
Right.
right. So September is actually Suicide Prevention Month, and there was 1,600 people that took the streets in Be the Light Walk, which I think is really awesome. That was in Green Bay. But did you hear what Bon Jovi did in Nashville?
No.
No,
Didn't
there's
he-
actually video
Wasn't there somebody that was getting ready
to jump off a
and
bridge.
he talked her off?
And
it?
he talked him off the bridge, and they
Oh, no
have
kidding.
video of him walking out there. So there's a
that right there was a powerful moment.
I actually got goosebumps. Like,
right.
yeah.
I did too, thinking, oh my gosh, this person is in such a headspace that the only option is to do that, and then somebody who, they just share their love, and that was all it needed. That's what he needed. Just it was a connection that happened, and that connection will never be broken. That person will never stop listening to Bon Jovi ever.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's we think of celebrities as these so much better and bigger than us, but they're humans.
They're humans,
just
and they're
us.
soft, and they have.
Yeah.
We were talking before. They have mental issues. They struggle. There's all kinds of different things, and that was a great connection, and it was caught
Absolutely.
on tape, which is kind of crazy.
I wonder if that person in that moment knew who they were talking to.
I don't know. I
wonder
mean,
how that all went down. That would have, to be a fly in that little on the wall in that situation, just to see how that.
right.
that
So
played out.
if you
Very
Google that,
interesting.
there is video of it. So it's pretty fantastic. Kudos to him that he's a good human.
Right.
He's a good
Yeah.
human. He's a
Absolutely,
good
for
person.
fast acting, sometime and yesterday we were talking about that video, that Steve Burns video.
Mhm.
It doesn't take a lot to make a huge impact,
Right.
and that just John walking up to that person made a huge impact.
Right.
Yeah.
Powerful, just powerful. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. That wins right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they announced Kendrick Lamar is going to be the Super Bowl halftime show. So
Yeah, that was. I guess I didn't realize. I thought it was a little bit later that they made that announcement. I felt like it was early this year, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure I could pick
I mean,
out any of his music out of a police lineup.
I'm a fan, so
okay,
yeah. I'm a
and
fan.
is it wide reaching? I mean, when you think about the Super Bowl demographic,
no, not at all.
I was really well. I mean, he is, but I think that he appeases to more of a younger culture. So when you think about people that are watching football, it was an interesting choice. Of all the choices, I thought it was an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting one, and it's gonna bring just like I feel like every halftime show. I don't think there's been a halftime show where everybody was like, okay, that worked.
Prince.
Well, Prince in the rain. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Where he had to throw out every piece of equipment after it because the rain ruined it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really almost, in my opinion, I think that was by far the best Super Bowl.
What color was the rain?
Really?
Purple.
Was it?
Oh my gosh! And he wore his raspberry beret. It was.
Did he?
Yeah.
I mean, that was like chef's kiss. Prince in the rain, just.
Yeah.
It costs so much money though to do that. Like,
well,
and
they're not getting paid. They're doing it pro bono, so they're
paying for it. They're not, and they're not getting any money. They're paying 100% for everything.
Oh yeah, they got to be
so
there.
To bring in that chunk of change, they pay for the stage, they pay for 100% of it all in the hopes that they get the sales on the back end.
Sure,
they're gonna get the recognition. They're gonna sell those albums and whatever. But I think that a lot of it has to do with that too. Is that the cost and the undertaking that it takes to do that? I watched. There was one when J-Lo did it, and they were talking about how much money she spent on it. Yeah. How much time she spent on it.
Oh,
the choreography and the dance part alone, it was like millions of dollars just for that.
Yeah.
Like to get that all set up and do all that.
So there's a reason why I'm not doing the Super Bowl this year. There's a reason for that, and we just discussed it.
You're spending all of your money on it.
We got to write $10 million checks, and I just don't want to do that. I'd rather invest that in something else.
I agree. I watched the Lady Gaga documentary. So when she did it was pretty fascinating what she did, because she really captured the whole experience from when she found out that she was getting the spot, the show.
I need to watch.
And then it just showed how she practiced, and like her team came together. So that prep work that goes into
it's humongous, because they got a 16 or 17 minute window,
and it's live,
and they got to take all those different songs and make them kind of a montage of each other. It's amazing. And you think about what's going on. I mean, they're hiding Ludacris behind stage, or they got, Lil Wayne here, and how the whole thing just comes together. Yeah. It's a masterpiece.
It really is.
Prince did it in the rain. That's the whole thing. I mean, you can say what you want about anybody else. He did it.
And you got to watch out for wardrobe malfunctions.
Oh, yes, you do.
Janet Jackson.
That was intentional.
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
That was intentional.
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Oh my gosh. Last thing is the resurgence of Beetlejuice. So it's been
crazy.
Over. What's that?
He's all over the place.
Here's what I think is really fascinating. As a marketing professional, I'm seeing all this Beetlejuice stuff just like creeping in everywhere.
Yes.
From like Hey Dudes came out with their own version of Beetlejuice shoes that actually glow in the dark.
Oh, gosh.
To the Alexa app. Like I have an Alexa app. I have an Alexa device in my bedroom, and they asked me if I wanted to turn on the Beetlejuice feature, and I'm like, what is this? So I turned it on, and they added like little clips of music to little things that like alarms and stuff.
So the marketing's in full tilt on this.
But they did such a interesting points of view on it, because they went non-conforming. So it wasn't, let's just put it on commercials. They integrated it within like soft drinks and Hey Dudes and stuff like that. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that actually came out last Friday. I kind of want to go see it, but
I do, absolutely.
Yeah.
You gotta go see it. What are you doing over there, Tommy?
Tommy, let's go this afternoon.
What?
Beetlejuice.
We can't.
Don't say it.
We got to.
Now we're in trouble.
You did.
Manana maybe.
Did what?
Tomorrow maybe, but not today. I got stuff.
He's got stuff. He's got stuff.
He doesn't want to hang out with us. I get it. It's all right.
Okay, fine.
That's
We're gonna
all
go to
right.
Happy Bellies and then go watch.
Happy Bellies.
Yeah,
Be
Happy
okay.
Bellies.
Can it be the reclaining seats?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You gotta bring a
Absolutely. You
blanket,
bring a blanket,
and then you're gonna. Fall
I
asleep.
love going to movies with my kids because then I get a nap.
I fall asleep all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. You know why? Because I can't look at my phone. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and I have to pay attention. Oh
That's
my god, I'm
hilarious.
gonna fall asleep.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Is that it for news?
Yeah, that's it for news. Got some events that are happening in the area. It's kind of a
It's a
light,
little calm.
yeah,
Calm right now.
little calm. So tonight, go over to area 509. They've got a food truck rally that's happening over there. So we talked about that. That place, the backyard thing that they have going on there.
I checked it out yesterday.
It's
Did
cool,
you?
isn't it?
Yes. I was like, wow, what a playground. They have like
Right.
they've got storage for their food trucks. You got like a little cabana kind of thing going on here, and you got all the fun.
it
So
is-
fun.
Yeah, I want to say he brings in 5 to 7 other food trucks and parks it back there, and then they're gonna have music and yeah, it's such a good little spot. And
It's a
again,
vibe.
The rice, God, the
But
rice was
honestly,
so good.
I still crave that rice
It was
sometimes.
so good.
Like sometimes I want to go there and just get their Caribbean
Honest to God,
rice.
if you like rice, this stuff was off the hook.
It was.
Simple. It was like a
You guys are
simple,
like
delicious.
riceaholics. You cannot stop
Simple.
talking about this rice.
Like you can't stop talking about iPhones.
Oh, okay. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Yes, absolutely. We've got farmers markets happening everywhere. They're in full swing. Lots of lots of pumpkins and all that fall fest, harvest fest.
It's peak. This is now. It's when it's awesome. 'Cause
Yeah.
then you got the mums out there next to the summer flowers that are still there.
Yeah.
You know, all of the pumpkins and the gourds and stuff. This is my favorite time of year to go to farmers markets.
And it's just there's just so much yummy food.
Mhm.
Yummylicious.
Always the yummy foods.
Yummylicious. It's so
Mhm.
good. So good. We've got Pumpkin Fest in Green Bay. We got
Ooh.
Fall Fest in New London. We got an Autumn Fest classic car show in Bailey's Harbor on Saturdays. So if you want a taste of fall, it's all over Northeast Wisconsin.
Now we just need sweatshirt weather because it's not fall until you have sweatshirt weather.
Yeah, it's not sweater weather.
Gotta have,
Sweater
gotta have your
Sweater
hoodie,
weather.
your hoodie from Sam Goody.
Mm.
You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Let
Oh,
your
gosh.
feet show it.
And of course, we've got Packers on Saturday, or on Sunday. So there's always Packer stuff happening on Packer Sundays.
First home game,
I know. it's fun.
noontime.
I kind of like. I do like just going tailgating. Like I like being in the atmosphere.
Oh, 100%. Just to hang out there. Yeah, there are plenty of places to watch the game. And
Right.
the coolest part is you can still hear it.
You can
Like,
still
you're
hear
close
it,
enough to hear
and the
what's going on.
smell. And the smell.
100%.
Like you roll up, it's like, ooh,
100%.
smells like brats.
Mhm.
It smells like brats.
Smells like brats and victory, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
So we are just 2 weeks away from Oktoberfest in
Ooh,
downtown
yeah.
Appleton.
My sister
And
cruise, baby.
yeah, we're going to be talking with Jennifer Stefani from Appleton Downtown Inc. next week. So she's coming into studio. We're going to talk with her a little bit. So
Jennifer's
that'll-
super nice.
yeah, so that'll
Mhm.
be fun to chat with her next week. So talk a little bit about that. So Oktoberfest, if you want to find out all details on that, it's on our website at newlivingnow.com. Check out our events page. We have connections for you all over Northeast Wisconsin and Wisconsin. So we've got some links all over the state. So go and check that out.
I happened to catch a news thing this morning too about Appleton and its tap water. Did you guys see that?
The
No.
best tap water in the state.
Best tap water.
Appleton?
Wisconsin.
Yes.
Won the award this year.
There's a
Mhm.
tap water award.
So not
Yeah.
only do you get the best Diet Coke in the state, but it's made with the best tap water. It's like the best thing ever.
Wow.
So it's the best ice too, right?
It is.
It's just the best all the way around. We got a lot of celebrating to do today.
We have a lot of celebrating. Now you're
We
gonna get a
actually have
liquor.
a good vibe. There's like good energy today.
Appleton, Wisconsin's a really good. It's one great place.
Is it?
I like Appleton, Wisconsin.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Get you that big city feel and small town atmosphere. Yeah. It's a good spot to be. And
Very
the
good
water
spot to
is
be.
delicious.
is.
So
And the-
congrats,
and the
Appleton,
water. The
and
water.
your
is
water.
delicious.
Nice work to those folks that
Keep
keep
our water,
the water
clean.
flowing.
That's a big job, keeping the water moving,
Mm-hmm.
keeping our pipes clean.
Of course. So finally Friday, we're flashing back.
We are.
Are you ready to rock and roll with that?
I'm ready, but are you guys ready?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
I'm gonna
let's do
crush
it.
this.
Let's crush it. All right. So famous toys. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna show you the toy, and you just gotta say the name of it. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
So it's this was this was so much fun for me to put together because going through like some of the pictures and some of the nostalgic toys, I was like, oh, I had that, or my sister had that, or my
Yes.
cousin had
Very
that.
excited for this.
Okay.
All right.
What's that?
Oh, that's a glowworm.
A glowworm.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
glowworm.
Yep. Takes 2 double D batteries. I remember taking it apart. Zipped up the back. Or had little Velcro.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
A
It light
glowworm.
headlights up.
That's right. My daughter
100%,
Clara
yeah,
had
totally.
a glowworm.
A glowworm. Remember, you'd squeeze them, and the face would light,
Light
up.
up.
Mhm.
Mm.
I
Oh
know,
yes. Oh
right?
yes.
They're so cute. Look how cute that little face is. Aren't
Mm-hmm.
they cute? So cute. Glowworm. What's that? Who that?
I don't know.
Is that a Cabbage Patch Kid?
Mm-mm.
Could we have gotten a smaller picture to look at? You
Oh,
have a magnifying glass? Is that one? I don't know.
that's
What is it?
Rainbow Bright.
Oh,
Rainbow Bright. Oh
Yeah, no,
my
I didn't-
gosh.
we didn't do
Oh
Rainbow.
my word.
We
Rainbow
didn't do
Bright.
Rainbow Bright.
You didn't.
Oh heavens to Murgatroyd.
God sake.
Do you? But you remember that?
Oh, I
right?
do. I absolutely do.
Who's that?
Oh, that's California Raisins.
That is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Do you remember
yeah.
that how big California Raisins were, and
Yeah,
then they had
were
all those
spending.
little
They were
toys?
spending so much money to get you to have dried grapes.
dried
Mhm.
grapes
California.
from
Raisins.
California.
Had
That's right.
glasses.
So I
think it was
always-
like Hardee's was doing it, I think.
Oh, I think
The
so.
Hardee's that cinnamon raisin biscuit, and then you got a glass of orange juice, and it had that.
Didn't it?
the-
What song did they always play on the commercial?
Heard through the grapevine.
Heard Through the
That's right.
Grapevine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant marketing. Still talking
Brilliant.
about it 40 years later.
Heard it through the grape.
Who's
Teddy
that?
Ruxpin.
Yep. He's
Tommy,
creepy.
you kind
Little
of look
creepy.
like Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh. We gotta go now. We gotta go. Sorry.
So we're gonna put a tape in you, and you're gonna talk to us.
Oh no.
Gracious.
Did you ever used to put like a tape that wasn't a Teddy Ruxpin tape in your Teddy Ruxpin?
I did not have a
No.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Did not
You
have a Teddy
didn't?
Ruxpin. No.
Oh,
No.
how did you
Nope.
not have a Teddy Ruxpin?
Well, just not one of the fortunate ones.
Didn't have one.
Wasn't he
They were
creepy.
They were pricey.
Wasn't he a creepy doll? Wasn't he something that people made fun of or something? Or like,
Well,
they
I
made
know-
a movie about it.
I know that there was. I think it was a movie that they put. They put "Shout at the Devil" by Motley Crue, and made Teddy Ruxpin sing it. So it was a little creepy there.
Shout at the devil.
Mhm.
Shout at the Devil. What are those?
Pound puppies.
Pound puppies.
Yeah.
Pound puppies.
What a-
Oh my word.
Right? Pound
I
puppies.
don't think I had one of those, but I do.
Oh, light bright. No. My Pretty Pony.
My little
My little pony. Boom, 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 boom. Get a bullet in your head. I'm like
Did you
daughter.
say get a bullet in your head?
No, I didn't say that at all. I didn't
What?
say that at all.
Oh my god! Oh my god, man!
Well,
But
they
at least-
break
how do you know the song?
because I have little daughters who would have those little things and would cut their hair
Ah.
and shape them and,
There it
and
They always smelt good.
oh yeah,
They
oh,
would
yeah.
smell like baby powder,
And my daughter
They would
Emma
have a-
will
they would have, like,
actually
a smell.
watch
like
even
the
though she's a
cartoon.
senior in high school. She'll watch the movies because they have all kinds of different names and different like it's a whole caste system. There's like the lead pony and then there's it's like movies.
Like
and
there's a
stuff.
unicorn. So
Uh,
looking for the unicorn.
yeah, no, didn't have. I'm not familiar. I mean, I know what they are, but I've seen them, but I did not have
Yeah.
any. Was not in my toy
Not in your toy.
repertoire.
Okay. Oh, Care Bear.
Yeah,
Care
is that
Bear.
Care Bears. Yeah.
That's me.
Oh, Care Bear.
That's-
oh, how tender and sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
We'll
I'm
have to
Care
go ahead and
Bear.
take that picture and we'll put Carrie's face in there. A little bit. We're gonna make her the white bear in there.
What's that?
Oh, that's I totally had one of those.
Oh, that's one of the
Yeah.
What's it called though?
Viewfinder, Viewmaster.
Viewmaster. Yeah.
That's right. You could get video. You could get pictures back. You could take it.
Do you remember then they had the ones that like projected onto the wall?
Yes.
And it was like you could have your own projector and then you could put a tape in and then it would like tell the story and it would give
So
like
this
a
is
little
like
clip.
Film Strip Junior is what this is. Remember film strips in elementary school?
Oh
No,
yeah. Where you would have to like do the clicker.
advance it.
Mhm.
And you get like
Oh, I
the
don't remember
tape would have
this.
you're just a little bit younger than me, or a little bit younger. They'd have film strips, and you'd have like an audio track, and the track would beep when you move it to the next
And then
slide.
you'd click it and it would
Okay,
go
now
through.
that's ringing a bell.
I remember
that's
doing it
ringing a
in
bell.
science class. I don't know why. I
Hmm.
have a vision of that in science class, but yeah, Viewmaster. Do you guys know what this is?
No,
It was. I did not know this toy either, but it came up when I
It's
was
not our
doing some
garbage pail
research.
pets. It's not the garbage.
It came up like several times, so I thought it was pretty popular, but I did not know it. I did not know this one.
No, I'm out. I don't know.
Yeah,
No?
I don't know what that
What
is.
is
It's
it?
called a Booglin or a Boglin.
Ooh, no,
I don't
No.
remember that one.
I
do
don't remember
not.
that one
No.
either, but it when I was doing some research, it showed up in all of them. So I was
Fail.
like,
Tommy, fail on that one.
I thought maybe it was just a popular boy toy. So kind of like Chris,
Oh, hey,
or what
Rubik's
he
Cube.
thinks.
The Rubik's Cube. we need to go back. Let's
Sorry.
rewind it.
Yeah, Rubik's Cube.
Boy toy. Hey.
Rubik's Cube.
Next subject.
Rubik's Cube.
Who's ever Tommy?
Can-
Have you solved a Rubik's
I
Cube?
cannot. My
No.
son has like 4x4, 5x5. He's got a 7x7 that he can solve.
Really?
Oh, that's crazy.
It's totally crazy.
Does
It
he
takes
take the
him-
stickers off?
No,
'Cause
he
that's
doesn't
how
do
I
that. No,
solve
no,
it.
he does it regularly. Becky can solve a Rubik's Cube. She taught herself one during COVID, how to do a Rubik's Cube, and she can solve it.
Really?
That is crazy.
But I cannot.
You ever watch those kids in those competitions that can
It's
knock
amazing.
one out
Yeah,
in
they got-
seconds?
Oh yeah, and I just made everyone's ears pop. 'cause I
Yeah, that was loud. Yeah, they all appreciate that.
That like
Sorry
gives
about
that gives me anxiety. Like the Rubik's Cube.
Oh
no.
yeah, there's no way I can do. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you get a couple turns into it, and then you just start peeling off the stickers.
Right.
I'm like, watch this. I'm gonna make it
Like
work.
forget it. Who that?
Why is He-Man?
He-Man.
Yeah.
Who was his side
Skeletor.
No, okay, Skeletor, and who was the other his chick? Who was his side chick?
Oh, I don't know. Sheena.
She-Ra.
Oh, She-Ra.
Yeah.
She-Ra.
I remember I hope my sister's watching because one year for Christmas or for her birthday, she got a She-Ra doll from my grandma. She's like, why did I get a She-Ra doll? She's like, I don't even play with He-Man.
Do you guys remember the old black and white kids show, Little Rascals?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And they had the He-Man Women's Haters Club
Yep.
when they were young.
Yep.
Women are
absolutely.
icky anyways. They should just stay that way. Women are totally icky and
Alfalfa.
stay away from women.
Alfalfa.
He was a hopeless romantic.
That's
Yeah.
right, Darla.
Mhm.
Darla and Alfalfa.
That is such a cute He-Man.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain lapse. But it's
Power
right there.
Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Oh, Power Rangers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Go Power Rangers.
I was never a big Power Rangers guy.
No.
Never really got into it. No.
Oh.
Obviously knew what they were. Seen it. It was never
Jason-
anything I ran. out of my way.
Jason was the red Power Ranger, and he was super hot.
Oh,
Well, that's good to know.
Mm.
That's
Okay. okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep better tonight knowing that.
Yummy Power Ranger people.
What's this?
Light bright.
Light bright.
Aren't those the
Oh, yeah.
best?
Love light brights.
Light
My
bright.
first wife had to go to the hospital because she stuck light bright pins up her nose. Had to have them
I was
removed.
just gonna say something about that. That's one of those toys that, like, before the warnings came out, do not
Oh, yeah.
swallow. You know, way
Right.
before that kind of thing happened. Yeah.
But did you ever have a light bright?
Yes.
So do you
Of
remember the
course.
black paper
Yes.
that you'd put over the
Mhm.
top?
100%.
It had like a weird texture to it.
Felty.
Ooh,
It was almost like sticky, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
God, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
I know.
Had those things all over the place. Ma used to get so pissed off.
Right,
and
'cause
she'd
they
vacuum
get-
and she'd
that's right,
vacuum it up.
Yeah, and then you'd run out of your pegs, and
Oh,
then
yes.
you could go and buy like backup pegs and like
That
do-
was a great toy. That kept me busy for hours.
Yeah, it
believe
was
it.
fun. Did you? I remember my aunt and uncle took me to Toys R Us once, and they're like, "You can pick out anything that you want," and like a toy, and I got color forms. Do you remember color forms?
Yes.
Do you remember them?
I don't remember color forms.
Yeah, I forgot about them until just like this. Just
I
like,
remember
my
color
brain.
forms, but help me remember.
They were like plastic, like and then you could like
Oh,
peel
yes.
them off, and then you could
Yes.
put them like
the
you could,
vinyl, and you
yeah,
and you
like a
could make-
vinyl, yeah.
Yes. And you could like you have like a car and a tree, and you could make like a little scene, and then reposition stuff.
Yeah. And then so you could like
I think I remember.
they were
Like
kind of like
creativity.
stickers almost.
Yes.
Like
I think I
reusable
remember.
stickers.
Yep.
Sticker books were such a big thing too. You know, you'd
Oh, absolutely.
you'd go
you
and
could
get a
be
sticker
so
book.
creative.
Mhm.
Can
What was
you-
the one thing that had the film on it? You could write on it, and you just picked up the film and erased it.
Oh, what
and
was
It
that?
had a little plastic pen. a pencil. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yes, it was like the evolution of the Etch-a-Sketch. And when you
It was
use the
like a
pencil-
clipboard almost.
Yes,
Kind
it was
of,
a clipboard, and you go, you
Yes.
get the plastic sheet, and there's like a kind of a semi-soft black underneath, and when you wrote it, like made an indentation of the black behind it. What was that called?
Such innocent fun back in the day.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
if we had that now, I mean, how would maybe think of all the inappropriate things you would be drawing on there? I feel like there would be tons of it.
I kind of want one.
Christmas present.
You know what that is? That's like the Remarkable 2. That's the grandfather of the Remarkable 2.
Or the Fusion rocket
Right.
book.
The rocket, right?
That is
Right.
kind of the same thing. If
Right.
you think about it.
Just
But
go,
it doesn't.
You're absolutely right.
You know?
And I remember the plastic pencil was tethered to it, so you don't lose the pencil. It had like a little string, and he just
I remember
Mom, look
chewing
at
on
this.
it. My
Oh.
mom used to get it so angry because I always have it in my mouth, and I was always a pen and pencil chewer
oh no,
because it was
no,
hard plastic.
Now you're just a straw chewer.
no chewing
Now I
for
chew
me.
straws.
No chewing.
I don't know why.
I will watch you like go and grab a straw just to chew on it.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a thing.
An
It's a
oral
tick.
fetish.
It's
You
a
need
tick.
something. You need something to just like
A
gnaw on.
fetish? Is that
Did
It's
you
what
not
used
a
to
fetish,
smoke?
it's a
Were
tick.
you a smoker at all? Okay, me neither.
No,
No smoking.
gross.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So gross.
way gross.
Worst thing ever.
But isn't it fun to kind of go down memory lane sometimes? And
It's
the
always
time.
fun.
It's
Thank you
always fun.
for taking the time to do that, because that was really totally fun.
it's
That's-
actually probably more fun for me to put together.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Just going back and finding those things.
Those little nuggets.
I'm always
Yeah.
sitting down like, oh, what should we go back to? Like, what should we
How
bring
far?
up?
How far do we go back? Okay, here's Genesis. We got a rock and we got Adam and Eve. No, that's too far back.
Yeah, way before our time. And you could do this exact same thing. You stick a little time in. We could do this for weeks.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
So many
gosh,
toys.
so
There are
much
so many
fun. That
little
was-
nuggets out there that we've forgotten about.
Well, and you
Yeah.
could go back into the archives to like the really old vintage stuff.
Maybe we need to do a tech version of it.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh
The
yeah.
Flashback
Old school
Friday
If
by
we knew-
Tech
If we
Tommy.
knew somebody,
Mm.
do we know anybody?
No.
Okay.
Nobody
It's
good.
not worth it anyway. Not worth the
Oh,
time.
100%. 100%. I see what you
Do you remember Simon? Do you remember the
Yes.
game Simon?
Yes. Yes.
Because it had
Oh,
the lights and
100%.
the sounds, and
Yeah.
you had to.
Yep.
When you miss it,
Uh-huh.
they get mad at
What
you.
was that? What was that other handheld device? It was red, and it had like buttons on it. Do you know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about?
Not the Bop game or what,
Not
no,
Bop It.
Bop It.
But it was kind of a Simon-ish thing, wasn't it? Did you have to do things in certain order?
Yeah, there
And-
was like different things that you had to do.
Well, okay, wasn't that one where you Simon, but you played with a friend? One person held one side and the other person held the other
Oh,
side.
maybe that was it.
I don't remember. I don't
Oh
remember.
my God. So
Everything's all
that
fu-
just struck a memory. I feel like I had whatever that is.
You had a case of it. You needed penicillin and a shot to get rid of it.
No, it was it might have been actually, I don't know. It was, the 20s were blurry a little bit. Mid 20s
All the barley
especially.
hops and bong resin.
I was a good kid in high school. I had a lot of ketchup.
You had to play catch up.
I was a good guy. I didn't drink. I didn't do anything. I had a non-alcoholic homecoming party.
Good for
Prom
you.
party.
Good for
You're
you.
still making up for it though.
Oh, ouch. Wow. Sizzle. Zzz.
I mean, I did nothing till 2 weeks before high school graduation.
Really? You didn't have any booze before and then
Not a
graduation?
drop.
Good for you.
Not a drop. I maybe like tasted something out of one of Dad's bottles in the basement enough to be like, all right, that's the nastiest thing ever. But no, was not a drinker.
Graduation
I didn't
night,
party.
guess who got pulled over for drinking and
Not
driving?
you. You did not.
Guess who didn't have a drop on his high school graduation?
Mhm.
So
Guess
I'm
who's a
out with
terrible
my idiot
driver?
friends, and we're in the station wagon, the family truckster with the paneling and the whole thing. You
The
can
wood paneling?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, are you kidding me? It was
Nice.
awesome. This was a family truckster, and they're hanging out the windows, they're doing stupid stuff, and the police officer pulls us over. Okay, so I got Huey, Dewey, and Louie in the back seat, just idiots on parade, and they're two sheets to the wind. They are, but I'm not. Didn't have a drop. Okay, so I get pulled over. Super nice officer hands at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's my driver's license, the whole 9 years. And he said, have you had anything to drink tonight? No. And then the guys in the back seat, he's effing Mormon. He doesn't drink. You're an idiot. So they're all, they're just piping up here. But I got out. I got the sobriety checkpoint. And the officer looks at me at the end. He goes, you really haven't been drinking, have you? I go, no, I'm the designated driver, not a drop. He goes, okay, thanks.
Oh.
He says, take good care of these kids and get them home safe.
Yeah. Those
So-
days.
That's you're such a good man.
Such a good human, but I got pulled over. I got hauled out. Well, not hauled out. He asked me to leave
You
the car, and I did it very willingly.
Troublemaker Tommy over here.
Right?
Interesting.
No, high school, I was a good kid. I graduated a virgin, and I was class president.
Like a
student.
virgin.
I won biggest party animal.
I believe it.
Really? Biggest party
I actually
animal?
won 3. I won 3.
I was just gonna say, I believe there's a few other titles.
I
that
did.
you
I won class clown. I won biggest party animal, and I won. What was the other one? Oh, I'm not going to say it.
Do it. No, you
No.
can't
Wait a
walk
minute.
up
You
to the
can't
door and not
start
open
this.
it.
That is
No.
so mean.
No,
Oh.
I'm really not going to say it. So,
Okay. This is that's a post-show discussion.
We'll keep the cameras rolling.
yeah.
No, we won't. We won't. She wants it to be secret, and that's perfectly okay. But
We'll shut her down.
I was fun.
Mm,
oh boy,
yeah. So that we're gonna end on that.
no, we're not going to end
Is
on
that what we're
that.
ending on Carrie.
I
not
want to
telling
end
us
quick because I
something?
got to find out what it was. I want to find out I want the real dirt, the unfiltered.
We're gonna do behind the scenes. New Living Now Dog.
And then next week we're gonna do is we're gonna have, hey, it's your high school, one of your high school buddies is on here. Wait a minute, who tells all? That's right, we're gonna have a Carrie Tells All book.
No.
Number one seller.
Though,
goes right
raise
to the
your
top.
hand if you're glad there was no social media while you're growing up to
Oh, well,
capture your indiscretions. Raise
again,
your hand.
the 20s, not my early years, but the 20s. Oh God, thank God. I can't even imagine.
Well, that's the whole thing. We all did stupid stuff. They just weren't documented.
Uh-huh.
We all did dumb stuff. We did. I tell my kids all the time, you know what? Your dad did dumb stuff too. There's just no photo evidence of it
Mhm.
and no video evidence of it.
Mhm.
Don't have photo and video evidence of your dumb things.
Right.
But at the same time, it would have been cool for the cool things that did happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. But no. We don't want, because we don't want the soundbite of Tommy with his head backwards, doing the nose thing at the sobriety checkpoint because Huey, Dewey, and Louie in the car. We don't want that.
I think I'd be okay with that. I think I'd
Of course, you would be okay with it.
watching Tommy go through the testing. That would be
Mhm.
funny.
No,
Yeah.
there's nothing funny
Do we
about
know
that.
any cops that could
Yeah.
pull him over and
What are you
give
going
him
to pull
some
me
grief?
over for? That you
We'll
know
come
I
up with
don't
something.
drink. You're just going to bust my
No,
chops.
no,
Don't-
I don't know. You're a terrible driver. Hey, can you
No, that would be
that kind
me.
of thing? This is very true. Okay, yeah. So never mind. That's Carrie. We can't get her pull her for being a terrible
Guys are
I'm a
all-
terrible parker.
driver. Yes, and I have evidence. Lots of it.
Several.
Are you a bad parallel parker?
No, she can't.
I'm
get
just a
between the
bad
lines, dude.
parker.
It's just parking in general.
Those are just suggestions.
She gets like 5 feet to where she should be and just says, you know what, this is good enough. So then you're pulling into the parking lot, everything is nice and straight, and then you
That's
see
enough.
the,
We're
the ass
close.
end of
We're
her
close.
car sticking out at an angle. I'm like, that's got to be Carrie. I pulled into the parking lot and it's 200 yards away, and I'm like, I bet that's Carrie. Sure enough, that's a regular occurrence.
It was me.
All right. Well, that's it. That's it, guys. Let's get this thing wrapped up, get our Finally Friday started, get into this weekend, this beautiful weekend that we've got in front of us.
Woohoo.
Thank you again so very much for spending some time with us here in New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com, our professional referral resource. We as professionals utilize professionals on a regular basis in our own personal lives, in our own situations. Those are the folks that we're showcasing here, and to boot, our clients that we use. That we have in our lives utilize these people as well. So if you need a roofer, a chiropractor, we got a list of stuff.
We have a travel agent coming on Monday, Roxanne.
Fun.
I know.
Roxanne.
Yeah.
Let's
So
talk travel.
Gonna be your
talking
man.
travel on Monday. So
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Travel, holla at your boy. That'll be good to have Roxanne in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk travel. I'm in the process of getting myself booked up for Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. You're not going to go back to Denver?
no,
How'd you go back to Denver?
Denver's done. I'm done. with
When's
Denver.
Mexico? When are you going?
But that's going to be March.
Oh, we got to wait that long?
Gotta wait.
Can't you go sooner? Hold on. We're taking up.
Are you trying to get rid of him?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it.
Well, no, he came back all sweet and nice and changed. He was a changed man when he went to. So I like it when he needs a break. Every so often you need a break to like. That was good.
That was so sweet, Tommy.
I just
Was it?
we're gonna
Yeah.
take up a can.
it
We're gonna take up a
was it
collection.
sweet?
Send Chris to Mexico. Are you going to Cancun?
I'm trying to decide
No.
if this is sweet or it does kind of sound like maybe you guys are just trying to get rid of me.
No. Well,
No,
okay.
no,
So
no.
what part of Mexico?
Mazatlan.
Oh,
Yeah. Went to Cabo. Cabo was my favorite. That's the
Cabo
very
Wabo Cantina.
southern tip of California.
Just the tip.
Right across
Tuesday.
from there on the inland side. That's
You
where
did
we're at.
not just say that.
Yeah, he did. He did. He went right there, set up shop, and
What are you
set it.
talking about? Oh, we're just gonna call you
The-
P and polluted.
Oh,
I said nothing derogatory, and you guys went south. You guys went guttural,
P
complete
and
right
Lou.
into the gutter.
Well,
Oh,
wait,
there is a sound effect. See, we don't get enough sound effects.
I thought
Thanks,
we were
Carmen.
trying to
Okay.
wrap up the show.
We were.
We are. This is the
Trying to
wrap
get
up
outta
phase.
here.
It's
This is
you
the
know what?
exit
It's
ramp.
the Wisconsin goodbye. Hey, because Wisconsin goodbyes are like forever. No, get the hell out. Go. Just go. I'm leaving. It's kind of like social media. Hey, everybody, I'm leaving Facebook. So what? Just go. Just go. I'm leaving. No, just go. Just go. I'm leaving Facebook. I'm not going to do Twitter anymore. It's TikTok. I'm done. Just go then.
Hey,
Just
you have yourself a darn fine day.
Happy weekend,
We're gonna
everybody. You
shut
guys are
this
awesome.
down. You
Thanks
guys
for
take it easy.
thanks
I
for
can't
watching.
stop laughing.
Giggle queen over here.